Is Facebook ads the secret to exploding your business this year? No, it's not. And it's strange to hear me say that because I'm a Facebook ads consultant. I spend every day of my life in Facebook Business Manager running campaigns. But I can tell you it's not the only way to grow your business. It's not the way you should put all of your effort into. There's other things you need to do as well. And be very wary of people who tell you to put all of your eggs into one basket, because those people are not telling you the truth. The reality is, to grow your business this year, there's a whole range of things you need to do. Those things will be dictated to by a strategy that you need to develop. Now, Facebook ads, don't get me wrong, is probably one of the best ways to grow your business. There's no other platform available today for the small business or medium business and even large business today to be able to generate the quantity of leads as quickly as you can on Facebook, and the quality being so high. There's no other platform. So believe me when I say I love Facebook ads, and I think Facebook is where you should put a focus of your energy, but not all of the focus. For example, let me show it to you this way. Did you know that with Facebook, if you drive traffic to your website using Google Ads or SEO or Instagram or Twitter or radio or newspaper, once that visitor hits your website, did you know you can retarget those people on Facebook? So anyone that hits your website, whether they come from Facebook or not, you can show an ad next time they go to Facebook to actually promote your business to them. Now think about that. If you were only running Facebook ads and you thought, well, that's the be all and end all, then you would miss out to be able to pull people onto the Facebook platform from other marketing methods. And so one of the strategies we use is we encourage people to use Google AdWords, to use SEO, to use other methods, strategic partnerships, to just drive people to their website. Because once they hit that website, then we can retarget them on Facebook. But you know what? You can also retarget people on the Google Display Network. So if someone comes from Facebook and hits your website, you can then promote your business to them using ads on the Google Display Network. So for example, if someone comes to your website from Facebook, once they hit that website, Google will tag that person. And next time they go to a news website like NBC or Fox News or Sydney Morning Herald in Australia or some other site like Mashable or CNET or something like that, your ad can be shown to them using the Google Display Network. Now that is powerful. Can you see how Google ads and Facebook ads are now working together as a cohesive, partnership to actually promote your business congruently? And so that's why it's really important on a very small scale, why you don't put all your eggs in one basket, why you need to use different methods to get traffic to your website and then retarget that traffic using different platforms. Now, I've talked about two, but what about YouTube? So YouTube advertising is becoming very powerful and very popular, but also just generating free content on YouTube and getting a following on YouTube and then driving that following at the end of each video to your website. So once they hit your website, you can retarget them on Facebook and on the Google Display Network. So now we have 3 platforms that potentially you want to work with, and the list will go on and on. Now the key here is to not try and do everything, but do the most important strategies or tactics that'll work for you. And how do you come up with that? Well, it's about creating an overarching strategy in your business that dictates exactly what you'll do, when you'll do it, but more importantly, why you'll do it. You know, when we work with clients, the first thing we ask them is, who's your prospect, your perfect prospect? What is their problem, their pain point? And what's the promise? What's the offer that you're going to give them? And you know, those 3 questions, we spend hours with them trying to figure that out. And once we have that, we use it as the basis of their website content on every single page. We put the prospect, the problem, and the promise on every single page of their website. Every ad we write on Facebook is based around who that prospect is, calling them out from Facebook, identifying their pain point and saying, hey, if you have this pain point, we have a promise for you, a solution. And the same thing with Google Ads, the same thing on social media, the free advertising, the same thing with YouTube advertising. And the list goes on and on. Whether it's your business card, this week I produced a business card for the first time in many years. I do everything online, and I refused to have a business card because it was just something I didn't want to do, but I do lots of speaking, and finally I produced a business card. So I created this business card, okay, and I begrudgingly created it. But you know what I did on that business card? I looked at the average business card and I thought, well, there's no value in business cards. Like, I don't even want business cards. And so I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a call to action. On that business card, I'm going to put the title of a webinar with the link to the webinar on that business card. So instead of giving someone something that says, hey, here's my details, I know you're going to throw it away, I gave them something that says, hey, are you this prospect? Do you have this pain point? And here's the promise in the webinar. And so I handed that out, and I just went to an event, and 4 or 5 people signed up that I don't know who they are, but I gave them the card. I know because I just created the webinar and I just put it on the card. So those people have signed up already. And so can you see how important it is to know who your prospect is, what's their problem, and what's the pain point? And if you know that, you put that on every single piece of marketing that you do. So if we come right back round to how I opened up this video, okay, is Facebook ads the best and only tactic you should use? Is it where you should put all your effort? No. As a Facebook ads consultant, I believe in it, but it's no. You need to create a holistic strategy, and that strategy needs to be very clear on who you're targeting, what their pain point is, and what the promise is, and then you need to push that message out using platforms, multiple platforms. And so if that's something that you haven't done, I want to encourage you to actually sign up for that webinar that I put on my business card. I think it's called something like, this is it. It's how to triple your website leads in the next 30 days without spending an additional cent on advertising. So can you see how I have targeted the person? How to triple your website leads, that's a business owner who has a website, in the next 30 days. So the problem is a lot of people don't get any website leads, but you're going to get in 30 days without spending extra on advertising. And so that's the webinar I want you to join. And if you go to salesdrivensites.com/webinar, go there, sign up. I'm sure there's a button somewhere around this video you can click on and sign up for that. And that will explain to you what I've been talking about in this video. It's the holistic strategy around your website and how that is the core of your online marketing. So if you've got any questions, write them in the comments below. I'd love to interact with you there. If you join the webinar, I'll be able to talk to you on that webinar as well and share a lot more with you. So have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.